It is 2 nights before filming starts on an ambitious development pilot. 58 community members from the Roman and Lutheran churches in Munsieville are praying for this project to be a success. On the 11th January 2007, 100 people from Munsieville are invited by the Soul City Institute for a workshop to discuss how they can transform their community.
The fuel can you don't know how to use it properly.
This workshop is to determine what needs to be done to make Munsieville work better. 957 people arrived to volunteer, to give up a month of their lives to be part of this ambitious world-first experiment. From the many that volunteered, a short list is made.
Like
Other meetings are held with the community of Munsieville. Site visits are done. This is a mammoth project, and we need to get prepared enough to know what is ahead of us. Munsieville, the childhood home of Archbishop Dudu. This area grew out of the informal settlements, housing mine laborers on the outskirts of the mining town of Krugersdorp. Today, this region is known as Mogale City. This community faces a serious shortage of housing, job opportunities, crime, HIV infections, many orphans, and vulnerable children.
Okay, as long as like it will not impact the community, it will provide maybe provide the guy that thing about to buy something or one.
I'm not sure because most of our tour for rather crime
I keep on a guy face a credit, Bagana by Samutomo, credit paid 2 months.
The 12th of March 2007 marks the beginning of the organization workshops, or OW. This is a mass training technique for people to learn through activities on how to organize themselves. The OW includes the coach, building experts, the development crew, facilitators, trainers, and international experts. The day that everyone has been waiting for finally arrives. The community of Munsieville is buzzing with excitement. You can hear the majestic voices of the Tudolifa Secondary School Choir.
Hey,
there's a video call for you.
A video call?
Sure.
Ke nna Lebogang Ramafoko ke a le dumedisa bagaetsho ke nna one ya di judge tse tharo tsa lona. The challenges that we will be setting for you will be much larger than before. Re tlo batla gore le dire mmogo to make sure that you stop once and for all new infections of HIV. Le bana ba rona re tshwanetse gore re ba tlhokomele. We must also make sure that Munsieville is a safe place for all of us to live in. We must also deal with poverty. Ke le lakaletsa matlhogonolo mo tsotlhe tse le tlabeng le di dira. Ke a leboga.
Soul City is providing all the tools and resources that the team needs to transform their community. A startup of a computer, agricultural tools like rakes, spades, and wheelbarrows, building materials like bricks, cement, window panes, putty, and paint, stationery, 5,000 rand startup float, and a bakkie to help them get from one point to the other.
Re dumellane ka gore letsatsi la ka jeko a re thusane mo kerekeng ya Presbyterian e re reng re tloetsa information center moyon.
Inside the tent, the newly elected leadership committee is discussing possible uses of a vacant Presbyterian church as a major kickstart project for the team. Outside, the younger team members are idling and frustrated. They decide to be organized and start working on the church without the knowledge of the leadership, without authorization.
This year, we sat down too much. Working on my strategies, how to attack my situations.
But there is trouble at the church.
Shoot it, there's a big snake inside there. Are you under the
This church is over 60 years old and is protected under the Heritage Act. Their enthusiastic haste is now a serious crisis for the entire team.
It wasn't an organized expedition. It was people just with a real joy of having the ability to do something. Yeah? And some of the things that were done then are not okay.
There is now a need for fast action.
This is serious business we're doing right here. That is why we're going to executive committee. If you have a problem, not dealing, and if you can attend those problems, which means we're lacking something.
The team tries to repair the damage done, but unfortunately, it's too late. It's a major setback for them. The church body refuses to let the team continue with this project.
The team isn't allowed to continue with any work on the church.
It's a lesson learned to make them focus. Every morning, the team attend lectures on organization. Now, these are conducted in Setswana, isiZulu, and English. The team divides themselves into work groups, focusing on the challenges.
And then the challenge after that.
The experience in the church is a lesson in planning and preparation. This is a key component of the OW method. Contracting and negotiating must be done before the work starts. One of the team members is critical of the wages that the coach offers.
Honestly speaking, I've got to be brutally honest on this one. To say, charge more than Maspala.
It's standard rate for the contract.
Maybe Bamusima Bari
20 rand.
20 rand Tamusima Oiwan. Wabona Kore, it will be the highest. Then we add 60 rand again. If not, if Robert
Little meter halfway, ne? Isn't 80, but 70. We're 70. Who fit them as a
Everyone agrees and seal with a signature. Having lost the opportunity to work on the church, the team starts to focus on the offices known as the school board. At present, it houses the councillor of Ward 25 of Munsieville. Thought goes into the use of these premises.
Mo lebakeng la school board re ne re lebelletse gore bana ba di artist tsa rona di khona o nna le pleke mo ba ka khona ba ntse ba practice tsa dio tsa bone etle di talent tsa bone di khone di bonagala.
After lectures and working during the day, the team starts training in the late afternoon. Trainers from the Soul City Institute, consultants, the development crew, and food gardens share their knowledge with them. The team learn about reducing HIV infections, violence, planting food gardens, trees, building techniques, and caring for the vulnerable.
50-50. So you feed the soil so that the soil will be in the position to feed you back.
Children under the age of 6 are placed in the OW creche while the team is busy. Food is provided for the first 4 days. It's day 5. From today, they have to use some of the money they have earned to provide for the catering. This is a daunting challenge for the team.
Team ya gore ikapele ke bona ka re team e a khona re dumellane gore re skera ba le budget e kgolokgolo thata ya dijo mara fela re etse gore batho ba je dijo tse di balanced and re tlhokomele fela gore ga re overspend bo mme ba ntse ba rapela ba nnile le mosa wa gore ba re tlogelle dijonyana tse ba ntse ba na le tsone ra nna le bothata ba gore palo ya rona ya batho e setse e tlhatlogile ya ka re lebeletse 120 gona no ba rile re ape and then ba re file mosebetsi wa go apa ga rena le dilo tsa go bereka ke ile go di next door ke tso ka di ma di thipa maswana whatever se re ka berekang ka sone ta di organizer tsa rona tsa go reka dijo di nna late for go tlisa dijo jaaka gona no nako ke 12:25 mara a gona pizza e butswitseng re eme ka bona gore ba ile re rekela dijo and mo di mogamo e ba batla gore controller gore re ape eng.
The late lunch is the last straw, now showing the team's inability to organize themselves. They become restless, and Catherine speaks up on this.
No, it's a problem, Mrs. K. It's a problem,
Is she the spokesperson for the rest of the team? How is the team going to deal with disgruntled members?
Maurice's catering and into can affect the rest of the organization because I can't deal in the committee as a whole. Often influence individuals with the organization, which is not healthy, understand? If we matter from the address the committee or address the organization.
Today is Judgment Day. This is not just a development project, it is also a TV show in conjunction with a national competition. The team is being filmed throughout the process as part of the TV series. The pressure is on. The TV crew and judges are the central part of the television show.
I don't know what to expect from those people over here. So it's like, I'm in suspense right now. I don't know what they need and what are the requirements, but what we have right now, I think is sufficient for them. Yeah.
Re lekile go tswala diphatla tsotlhe gore sengwe le sengwe e nne se se ka ba itumedisang le go ba khothatsa gore ba ka khona go investa mo rona.
It's ready for Judgement.
They might think they are ready, but there has been no progress made in reducing violence or caring for vulnerable children, and nothing has been done about reducing HIV infections. The judge's first stop is to inspect at Patudi Primary School, where the team planted some food gardens.
Why spinach or tomato or the tapule?
Ke dio tse re shebileng gore mo nakong e ya gona before mariga sentse ne di ka
le jale tsona go bane di tlo gona go gola.
Okay.
If ngwana o mo lo mong a tswa ka bunch every week, at least we know gore ba tlo ba le balance meal for that whole week.
But how many kids?
Rena le di children tse 100 and then the orphan tse 70.
The next stop is the school board. This place might have a new lick of paint, but the judges are looking deeper than the cosmetic changes.
I'm trying to find how Mereko Oluwesam links with Kweta and meeting place. Is it going? Who will own this?
The team's main focus areas are the vegetable gardens and the school board, with very little work being done on addressing HIV and AIDS, violence, and care for orphans and vulnerable children.
I'm very disappointed, extremely disappointed at the pace. Some places, in some places there are too few people. Ke bone batho ba 6 ba tlhatswa festere A1. It is disappointing.
We are going to deliberate around whether or not we are keeping this team in the competition, and will come to come and deliver our verdict, our judgment to you. Problem. This thing you
We don't have a clear program on how we're going to transfer the skills, and you're all over now, okay, all in one.
Okay, I think we're ready to give the verdict.
Guys, we have decided to keep you on.
The team now realizes that in order to succeed, they need to focus on reducing crime in their area, looking after orphans in their community, and reducing HIV infections. Today, they are knocking on doors, doing research, to find out how many orphans and vulnerable children there are in their community.
A vulnerable child or mama
and then after that
in Munsieville, the local informal settlement, the situation is bleaker.
Elizabeth Machi, I'm going to start 2 years ago. I can ID. I'm going to Munsieville. Scroponya, Silkes Korean, Silver Banaka. So call look at Tabimia ID, ma'am. Look at Tabimia Banakosatan school. Get the naked Tamaki, Kirki, Shabam Potor IT, I see. Kiwani Muntu, Genta, David.
They collect clothes for the poorest families in Munsieville. Having determined their community needs, Khetsi organized a community day with the assistance of the Department of Social Services, AIDS organizations such as Youth AIDS and New Start, the Department of Labor and Home Affairs, in order for their community to register for birth certificates, IDs and grants, conduct HIV testing and counseling. Lisbeth Manji is joining the team at the community day to seek assistance. This group of young women await to be tested. To reduce HIV infections in the community, the team is on a condom distribution spree at taverns and street corners, teaching people the importance of condom usage.
Ma, can I say guy?
Lega, rete, kutle mo bua sunga t-shirt, ar t-shirt etsa. La dumela.
I like that.
Okay. Ke apere ka bom. Gore re sumule discussion a rona ka yona.
Boitshepo from Men as Partners addresses the team on violence reduction and male identity and becomes part of the solution. Second April, Lloyd is on his way to the team camp. The unexpected happens.
2 members of KWANDA have been arrested for committing a crime.
It's alleged that Bashapile Motu. So, GBH, chargeable.
ibinguLloyd noSiri.
So baletse ba ba detainile overnight mabana. So we have just sent in a delegation ya batho ba itu gore ba ilo find out gore go etsagala.
Now, honestly speaking, they did not do it because if never ends, never thought like friends or no fetu. Whatever yesterday we did this and this and this.
Hey, andiyazi man lento isikhathazile sisonke nje sididekile ngoku asiyazi ba kwenzeka ntoni either bayatyholwa okanye bayenzile lento asiyazi.
If batho bana bakatholwa ile gore bana le molato, definitely I don't think re ka ba keeper.
The following day, Lloyd and Siri are released after being detained overnight.
Because usually DJ kwela lapha weekend yabona flama out ayafika yabona make people work up so they man on self defense avelambambe fast amshango right if I iqale lapho sina siboni hleli lapha ngaphakathi space yadlala asiphela match ayaphuma one by one right sayagijima siyadlala stop le fight manje yabona kwenzala sifaka ama t-shirt lawa green team le out ibida ke mayivuka phansi isibona sime sonke so yabona ayamangala sekufika amahadi manje out yakhona isikhombo bese shaya sonke sama out C8 yabona nto ama out right amshayele Martina semshayana yabona so let me see that stop E5. I'm not proud to be in the situation I was in, but I'm happy I was there. I wanted to experience that experience. Yeah.
990 trees are planted by the team across Munsieville, in people's homes and on the streets. These trees are to provide shade for the community, reduce carbon dioxide emissions, and supply fruit. Through the efforts of Khetsi, Munsieville gains access to a 15-hectare farm to work from. This building is restored and renovated by the team. They are set up to start an agricultural project here. It's the final day.